guys, the Kwacha Nava Funyapo, they have taken out the freedom statue Nava Funyapo on the Kwachas, on the new currency. And Zambia, whatever. The new currency Nava Funyapo, the statue, the freedom fighter. Ero tabawikire pama freedom fighters. money laundering. Au mwandi ni Zambia. We need to put our freedom fighters. Pama freedom fighter na bafunyapo ulia. Coat of arms na bafunyapo. Ero bafide babika po. They must put the presidents. Bafide babika pama presidents. And we are saying this because before independence, before Basungu Tabalaisa ku Zambia or Africa, we used to trade, but we toilet a barter system. So we used to trade and barter system. We didn't have a currency. So Abasungu eba elobaishire, Abasungu eba retiriama currencies. And before independence, wale wonfia British pound. Mwamona. Nomba ingamwalolesha all these currencies. Ifwe kwacha ide ya kukopa, tuwakopa kwa Basungu. After independence, before that, we were using the pound. No, Bangladesh pali pound, pali wama historical things, pali pound. Impia yonse should carry the history of a country. Ngawalolesha the American dollar kutua sambira history lesson, kuikata fye dollar, kusambira history lesson. Pali dollar fye yei nefye dollar. Mane impia shama Americans kusambira history. Impia shama Europeans kusambira history. Pound ya kukuyuka ku United Kingdom pound inga waikata fe US pound. Ama not yonse impia shawesho bakwata. It's a history lesson about the history of that country. So even our money, our Zambian kwacha should not take away the identity, our identity. Hi, Mama Cynthia, good to see you. Shepa, good to see you. So, impia shesunai from Zambia, our Zambian currency should carry our history. Do not rewrite our history. We need our currency to showcase our history. That's why we are questioning why the freedom statue has been removed, why the coat of arms has been removed, why our presidents are not appearing on the currencies. Pali finama, ukwambira kuma coin yonse ya babike finama. Wishe finama efya wishishe freedom. That's funny, Bagesham. No. Yes, we can have a small ego. Para pari ego, pafilo kuba imitwe shama presidency wonse. Starting from KK, Chiruba, Mwanawasa, Sata, Lungu, to current HH. So we are questioning why important part of our history is not reflected on our currency they are proposing. Yes, they have to. We are questioning why. Because uko afume mpio koto wako pe mpio ku. Nga waikata ama dollars fye yonse po yambira pali 1 penny kufika notuma coin twabo tonse kuisa nomba kuli $1, $5, $20, $50, $100 is a history lesson. Or they are not in a dollar. You can learn the history of USA. Ngawa ya ku euro pound, ngawa ikata pound kuchi wasambira history ya UK pama pampia kishago. Ingawa isa kuli euro, which encompasses a number of countries. Every country is represented by a symbolic feature, which is historical. So i currency yo balefo okuleta natwikana tulefo okuyishiba watire approve currency yokufunyapo machena our freedom fighter. They should not rewrite our history and erase critical parts of our history. No. Zambia, we have a history, and that history has to be showcased on our money. We want to know why the freedom statue was removed, why the coat of arms is not there, why our former presidents are not appearing. Because the most powerful currency in America, my presidents. Nachiposta uruchero pa page and I posted what is there on the American dollar. If you have a proper dollar, you finish. If you have a dollar, you finish. My presidents, aba mu America. Number if a white to arapanga fie choni. Ichoni echi president echa wisho buntungwe choni. Ego air pocket independence. No, it is people who got the independence. And those people have to be on the money. This is what we are saying. Yeah. In the US dollar, we have a George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, Alexander Hamilton, Andrew Jackson, Ulysses Grant, and Benjamin Franklin. Eba apama dollars. So na ifwebe impia shesu. Bafuiri okubika pwemitwe. Yes. We don't care about my efficiencies and whatever. We care about the history that this money carries. Umwana omunono ngai katafe one kwacha afuiri asambira history ngaroresha amono mutwe wabaka undai pushangaba nomba umwana aba nobo mulefi arabe shukuru besu ngabaye kata 20 kwacha bayi bamone choni ichoni echa wisho untungwa. No, we need our leaders, our presidents in this case, all of them, starting from KK to HH, they all must be on the Zambian currency. Ingawaikata Zambian money, it should be a lesson. Umwana ngamono mutu wabaka unda. Ngamono mutu wabachiruba pampi, because everybody handles money. Everyone handles money. So, don't take away the history. Ichoni, the ego did not fight for freedom. Techoni icha wisho untunga wa Zambia. Pakti ichoni chichte dominates the center space. Palapa fupali ichoni, pali pupa wikide ichoni, pam in the middle of every quarter. Pafuide Pava, a former head of state, including the current one, but HH also must be on one of the bills. Not what MPA Shingisan. Won't say back one. KK, Chiruba, Mwanawasa, Sata, Rupia Banda, Lungu, and HH. All of them, they need to be on bills. Abantu na abafurwa. Shirem pia mwandini. People are upset. People are upset for removing the freedom statue. Kwali chi freedom statue chijachari minina kuya Parusaka Museum, it is right there. Kukamwana. So how can they remove it on the money? How can they remove the freedom statue from the money? Abantu n'abafurwa mwandini muma grupu umu. Bachiweke shepo fyenga tabala printer. Bachiweke shepo chi freedom statue bachiweke shepo. Elo ne ama notes yengi sana. Batanti kefe kwamba fe kuli bakaunda bonse pada paka chopo babikire chi igo palia. Babike permit to shama presidents bonse. Bawe shepo na coat of arms. That is our history. abantu n'abafulwa muma groups yumu nangfe pa internet because tatuishiwe who designed shashi MPO what design nani pat parliament yali isariko ero yaiswike parliament yaiswike pamande so parliament yaisuka fe pamande boom MPA so they are pushing. It's like they are, you know, they decided ave noko kuine baikana na ponga libanani. No, you don't do that. MPA shinga kuko kati abe na Zambia na bashita reject. Na bashita reject. Okay, if I feel na bashita print if my currency if cool, it's okay. Because the money has devalued, so you carry less money than kusende if man pay thing if the value. So chawa mafidia fine. Na bachita issue ama banknotes ya karamba. Tulechita head ku Zimbabwe, tulikuda ku Zimbabwe territory no. But that's why I'm saying ngabali chita fe print chi 2,900 note to, you know, nganabata print chi note chi karamba to match the value of the $100 because $100 number is just under 3,000. So what they go print nanguchi 2,000 kwacha note. Pakuchinga wakata fe 2,000 kwacha note now we show it ni $100. Okay, we are not producing anything. So the kwacha will continue collapsing, free falling yena. Abantu na abafura ma WhatsApp group umu. Abantu na abafurwa mu ma WhatsApp group. People are upset about these new notes. Starting from a lot of people, they're upset because of disappointment. You know, because it just signifies the loss of value. Now, the Bank of Zambia the kwacha has been devalued. That's why via number mukuchita print ama larger notes because of devaluation of the kwacha. So that's one thing. So people are upset to actually realize, because some people have been in denial, you know. Zambia Abantu, they have been in denial, no, the economy is doing fine. We've been telling you, Abantu Barechura, there's no money in circulation. So, Abantu Barechura, there's no money in circulation. So people have been in denial. So no bata printing here, that's confirmation. And Bank of Zambia also confirmed. Bank of Zambia was also confirmed. But the other thing which people are upset about is the design of the money. In design abantu tabaitemen. Let them just print a 2009 or maybe 3,000. But President, right, welcome. Honorable President, Your Excellency, welcome. So we are saying at least the Bank of Zambia has admitted that our currency has devalued. So naimaba praising amweba leland that things are doing well, shan yuko. But praising at you abasungenga and impia suitcase wala mika tatakuri abasungempia suitcase. In fact, I thought the UPND were going to change the currency soon after taking power. Yaba ikete uyunani uyomukashana yaba ikete ne mpiro na ingide mona chibala chinja currency. But they are almost 4 years into presidency. Elobale chinja currency. Nobody has kwacha. Abengibali chinjama currencies. Most of the people, they have put their money in other currencies. Dollar, euro, pound, yeah. Impiasha bali chinja kale. People have actually changed. If you think PF has money, muma suitcase, because it's too late. Yes. But we are all election in the horizon. The election is on the horizon, so nobody has money like that. Nobody has money like that. So, what are we saying? We are saying people are upset with these new notes because they are just been shoved on our throats. Abene baikana kachinga niwanga babene bali mu committee yo ine okushita design yali ama design ya new currency, leaving out important history. Because a banknote should tell a history of any country. Nga waikata US dollar kwambira fe kuli 1 penny ukufika kuli highest denomination India ni history lesson. Pali be mitwe pali be fintu fya chitika fyonse. So now if we're Zambia, we have left out important part of our history and removed even the freedom statue Mwachifunyapo. Why? We want to know why the freedom statue has been removed. Because that is the core of the foundation. You cannot erase history. They cannot rewrite the history to eliminate people because of personal beef. No. This country is not about UPND. No. This country is not about UPND. It's a wrong decision. And if they don't add those same things we are talking about, the next government, that will be one of the main tasks that they will do. Ngatabachingi Shefe, task number 1 of the next government is to reprint Kwacha, to add historical and national monuments on the Zambian Kwacha. But you know, the next government, that will be their task. If they don't change it, because we have still time before 31st March. But if they don't include these founding fathers, former presidents, iconic, monuments, if they don't include them, it will be a task of the next government to add them. Vakaisa workshop wabakateka in 2026. The new government are going to add those things back. Yep. So, area chilio mwevantu. It's just sad. It's really sad. Like, when new notes come out, people are supposed to be celebrating. Nga today celebrate nomba once. Yes. I see, I'm reading the comments. Bahari Nyerenda, this measure is aimed at increasing efficiency in cash-based transactions, period. Yes, as much as it is aimed at increasing efficiency, the banknote of every country should carry the history of that country. Zambia tatatwa pangiriama banknotes. We inherited this system of banknotes from our colonizers. Eba ishirenama notes. So impiyoko shafumoku. Nga waikata US dollar from 1 penny to $100 is a history lesson. The same thing should apply to Zambia. If umwananga ikata wanungwe to 500 kwacha, it should be a complete history lesson. All our presidents should be there. All our iconic figures and monuments should be there, including the freedom statue which has been removed. Mwamfa ba Nyerenda. Why are we trying to rewrite history? You can't rewrite history and Pitsen wansangaka and remove the icons of our history, the key figures. No. Tula Zambia te Congo. Zambia te Congo, Zambia te Rwanda. Mufipusanye. Ero Zambia tayakatale iba po Congo. Zambia will never be Congo. Zambia will never be Rwanda. Mufipusanye. We are here. We shall defend our democracy. We shall defend our freedom of speech. Yeah, mwandini. So Eliash. Eliash yama banknotes na return to Rwanda. It has brought mayhem and chaos in the country. Now Ashiranda won't say Badelanda. You know, I'm not the only one talking. Even people who don't talk about this, they are talking. At least in Endalanda, you say. But, you know, I'm surprised to hear people talking. People are upset. I'm telling you. Mama groups you. Abantu na abafurwa. Abantu na abafurwa pampiyesh. Ndemi ebafi. If Landa, some of us, we speak all the time. But a lot of people who don't talk, they are talking. They are upset. Abantu n'abafurwa. Some are even calling for the governor to resign. Some people are even calling for the governor to resign about Bank of Zambia. Na abafurwa abantu tabatemenwe mwandini. Tabatemenwe. Mlishani Clara Shadrack, how are you? Ero nomba tuise na kulia shiria ba reha monga. Mwandini mu Zambia katushi balefo kwa lula Zambia kwa tini Rwanda na Congo. Bareha mongo kula soka abantu achumuntu onso walalanda po how the police are operating twakula. No, the police, they, you know. Yes. So why should you leave out, why should you remove our freedom fighter? That is not even European. Why you push up a freedom fighter? Nishiba mushira. Freedom fighter, macheni, nishiba mfunisha po. So number you know, because ngawayikwata currency ya chalo. Impiasha chalo must tell the history of that country. Number, why are they trying to rewrite the history and removing certain things from our history of Zambia? Why have they left out certain critical pieces of our history? Because in before independence, here in a pound. So after a pound, we had our own currency, the kwacha. So this kwacha must include everything historical about the formation of the Zambian child. Chimono mwana ngana ukwataka baby kuli ama pictures at birth umwanero wafyerwe akwanya 1 year akwanya 10 years you have a history mwamona. A country has a history, and we know that the history of a country is told in their currency. So now after 60 years, because now we are going to a place where the people who were there, Mkulishe Nkondo, as time goes, they will not be there. So how are we going to transfer the history from the people who experienced it to our descendants, however days? How are they going to know about it if now we are deliberately removing our history from our currency? When other countries, they have their history on their money. But if tuafunyapo macheni, ama president, vesta tuwabike echoni. Ichoni is just a symbol. Da parapa beopo pali ichoni parapa fuile pawe mitu eshama president wonse. Ukwambira kuliba keke kufika kuliba HH. All the presidents must be on each dollar note. I mean on each kwacha note. Yeah. Because what they were supposed to do, they were supposed to ask, oh, we are changing the currency, we are also changing the design, you know. What should we include, what should we take out? But now, by kereka tushinga niwanga, kachinga bai kereba bilioni batatu, baleta currency at sendeni. Don't ask me, is it normal to criticize? That's in your position, that is your job. Opposition, you are supposed to offer checks and balances. You cannot be in opposition and you are working with the government of the day. That is crossing the floor. That's why Bambiama MPs ya paso ama city wala rusa. Mulandu wabu puba. They don't know their job, abantu wamu. If you are in opposition, your job is to offer checks and balances. Tejuwe more position. Yes, I can give credit if it's due. If the money, of course, I agree with them actually printing larger notes. I agree with them. I agree with them printing larger notes because the kwacha has no value. In fact, me, I'm telling them that what if they print nachi 2,900 note to match the $100. I agree with them for printing the note because the kwacha has no value. Like they explained, Davin. In fact, me, I want them to print a 2,900 note, which is equivalent to $1. But the design of the kwacha, nobody approved that. Nobody was consulted as citizens to say tufunye po macheni. Mwabika po ichoni echa wishe independency. Chi-ego chilia is a symbol, yes, but it's not the one who fought for freedom. If you're nefia idem kupoka freedom kuba sungu, pact fichte dominate pampia shesu. Instead, the party apafido kubemi tueshama presidents. In fact, if they don't want, they could have put pariapari choni kuchibabika abena the freedom fighters like Kenneth Kaunda, Harry Manga Nkumbula, Simon Kapwepwe, Mainza Chona, all those people, let them be there. If they don't want to put the current presidents, they can put the founding fathers. Kenneth Kaunda, Mainza Chona, Harry Manga Nkumbula, all those people. Mama Julia Chikamoneka, Mama Kankasa, all those people can be honored by having their heads on the money instead of kubikechon. Ala mwandi mbapaka turuali ko mtu wa UPND aba. Ni ma problem. Ero nabo bahamonga Abduction is taking someone by force. So mlefu atuikalefe nga babulo neba sanjingira basanda by force mutuikalefe. How do we know if those people they are police or not? Abeshire mkusendo omuntu. Police yalikwata system ya eyo bata operating nga basendo omuntu. Maybe chipondo bala wakati nabepa yabantu murderers, aggravated robbers, they can use force to take them. We don't care. But even if as they take these people by force, they should show identification. But if Zambia police, Central Division, Ridgeway police, Katwish, whatever police should identify themselves. They just can't be abducting people. Because if they just start abducting people, no, but criminals, they like to abduct abantu. Criminals will be abducting people. Tatuekale ishiba. Kuti baisake munganda baisansenda. Atkai liwa Zambia police for bachita. So we are not going to normalize abnormal things. No, we are not. Police, you have a way to operate and operate like that. And if people complain, you can't be threatening people. Yeah? So area shiru. Otherwise, I'm done, guys. We are watching that space for dollars ayo baleteli. Eh? Aya kubike Echoni as center of none. Echoni echa will share independence. Let's be serious, eh? Babule mpia ya ku France, babule euro, babule poundi, babule dollar efyo imoneka, babule pound efyo imoneka na euro. Pantu mwakula tuwe tula landa. Because you don't consult by UPND. You don't consult. Because if you consult, all this can be avoided, you know. If you just tell people what you're doing, oh, we are doing this, can we have input, can you have volunteers, then everything will be smooth. No, but bam, this is the money that you will be using. Because we are a democracy. We are not a kingdom or somebody's private company or property. We are not. We are a democracy. Democracy means there should be consultation. We have a parliament where everything should go through. Nangofe panganda kamoka baby. Ka baby maybe. You can't order them around. You have to discuss. I want to do this. What do you think? Zambia is a country. 21 million people. You just can't wake up and be ordering people around what to do and change the currency overnight and leave out the key things on the money. Anyway, yeah, Shiru. Aha, mwandi into the muwafi. Okay, guys. See you later. Bye, Rosemary. Nkole Mulishani. Hot pressure. How are you? Good to see you. Uh-huh. Awe to the more pressure, Mwandin. You have the right name. Ni hot pressure. Pakti Kafike 2026. God knows. Na yamwe bantu bakwaleso. Imagine even in parliament, within how many? 2 weeks, you know, but for 2 weeks notice. Imagine wa Isaac. Huh? Awe mpia na washikana abantu mwandini. Na washikane mpia. Like, you know, like I feel like they just, I don't know. Like everything is just like they want to force everything. And when we talk, I don't even know want katwish. Okay, guys, Naya. Talk to you later. Tulipano, we are watching the space. Every day is something new. Royal Hamonga na vampapusha. You know, the thing about Ware Hamonga, abduction is abduction. Let them not normalize abnormal things. Mamona, we are not going to accept. Abantu mule basenda feronga malanda fat nish mule sendera abantu at you are interfering. We are not interfering. Eva Friday lupoto mulishani kale, yes. Ashani was Stanley. No, you know, I feel sorry for everyone because people woke up 4 a.m. abantu balele mu malaini to vote. You know? It's a really betrayal of everybody. Abaire mukuvota fwe balelanda. But you know, time is coming. We are in 2025 now. Oh, Lela, that is it normal to criticize everything? The UPND was in opposition for how many years? By UPND, the HH was criticizing. Tema 20 years. Ere mamushata puliaba nenu for 3 years when you were in opposition for 20 years. Are you normal? Mwalikwana. Mwalimu opposition imwe ba UPND for 20 years. Ero imwe 3 years mulefa yaba nenu batarali. Are you being fair? Nsoni ebuntu. Wamfwa iwe weolela ndati mulechita criticize. Imwe ba UPND you were criticizing for 20 years. You didn't shut up. Tamwata lele ba UPND for 20 years mwalimu opposition. Nomba imwe. Uku mishitafia oppose for 3 years mulefwa yabantu batarali. Lekeni mu dictator. Tukamikita oppose na imwe. Ngani 20 years, ngani 100 years will be opposing you. Tamwaka kwanisho okutaralika abantu kwamba okula mirumba, no. Mwaumfa ba UPND, because nobody shut you up. By UPND, you were the longest opposition. 20 years you were in opposition. Nobody told you to keep quiet, but you want to shut people up. Eh? Even using the police to be threatening people. Bahamonga lero bachanima lero balechita threaten abantu. But balekita abduct abantu. What is abduction? Balefu atulande fimbi. But Jack Wimbu Navena the other week balekita threaten abantu. But Vena had more opposition for 20 years. Nobody told them to shut up. Nobody was threatening them. Let's be serious and let's be honest. And let's be fair, most importantly. By UPND, let's be fair. You were in opposition 20 years. Nobody was threatening you into silence. Ngai mwecha mikali pachinshi. Ngamari silent, ngamari forming a government. No. Just deliver your promises. Chapwa. Deliver your promises by UPND. Stop threatening people. Stop using the police to threaten people. Abduction near abduction. Whether it's by the police or by anyone, if you take someone by force, that is abduction. If it's sungecho, if it's chalan. Mukalale kana fipondo nomba fikale senda abantu bakulayishi bangani ba police abasendera ponga fipondo. Hi Paloma. Yeah, weli ashiria mu Zambia ali alikosa. Kukosa. Ni mu classroom wakula chafye luchero kula tusoka kwa tuli mu class. Let them have respect. Wafile bachindika abantu. Okay guys. I'm done. We can go to TikTok. At least with TikTok people can join. No Mbapa. I'm the only one talking. We can hang out on TikTok. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.